Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Hit the like and the share button. It's the fan channel reaction show. Some interesting, funny, brilliant videos to show you. Plus, maybe one of the most disgusting tweets I've ever seen about Bukayo Saka. The degeneracy surrounding it is crazy. All of that and much, much more on the fan channel review show. Hit like button, subscribe. Leave us your comments below. But up first, we've got to go to my guy, X, who you can see is at the ground yesterday doing his match reaction after Spurs drew 2-2 with Wolves.
Blood. I'm being dead serious, fam. You man know I miss best of enemies because I was ill, blood. Look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. Both of them are infective, blood.
I love the way he steps close to the camera just to show us that he's got conjunctivitis. Get well soon, but that is funny.
Spurs conjunctivitis, blood. That's what it is, fam. Both my eyes are infected, fam. I've got a cold, my nose is blocked, and I'm wishing that blocking can happen on the field, fam. That defending, absolutely criminal, blood. Our captain, Son, brother, I may as well be a man living in Sweden. I ain't seen Son in months, fam. Big man ting, bro. No melanin going around here, blood. I ain't seen Son in months, blood. Do you know them way there? The defending is absolutely criminal. When you actually look at the game, a penalty, we should have scored, bro.
By the way, I'm changing the subject slightly, but the stadium does look nice on the inside, doesn't it? It looks really nice.
You know them way there. Missed the penalty. We had another chance. These men are running into each other, blood. Brad, I've never seen it. I'm telling you.
Did you guys see that? I think there was an offside anyway, and thank God there was an offside from Spurs' point of view, because when I think Solanke, I don't know who the other player was, could have been Bentancur, Kulusevski, I don't know, I don't remember, but when they run into each other, just in the back of my head, I just heard Spursy.
It's almost like heads down, thumbs up, blood. These men are all running into each other like this. Brother, there's no professionalism, blood. No professionalism, fam. We've lost 9 games this season. 9, fam. 9 games already, and it's just Christmas. It's not even January, bruv. Yeah, like, I genuinely can't believe it. When you look at the game itself, yeah, we scored our good goal. We scored good goals. We did. By the end of the day, we are open. We're open at the back like a kitchen apron. We're open at the back like a hospital gown, fam.
Bum cheeks on show.
That's us. We've got no back. We're Keira Knightley, blood. That's what we are. I'm telling you, we're Miley Cyrus, fam. We've got no back, bruv. We're like a plasma TV, blood. That's what we're like. Do you know what I mean? I know we've got 18-year-old 50 Shades of Archie Gray in the back. I know that, blood. I know we've got OTC Romanian Reigns at the back. I know we've got about 8 or 9 man out. It's almost like Pride Festival, the amount of man that we've got out, blood.
Big up X, go watch the rest of his review on his channel. Look, I understand the frustration and the anger because, look, I saw this stat. I want to show you this stat, right? And this is where I understand where Spurs fans are coming from, because even though you don't have a squad to win the league, you don't have one of the worst squads in the Premier League. But look at this stat here. Spurs are the first team in Premier League history to fall behind 1-0 in 15 home games in a calendar year. Now, think about all the dross that has been relegated, record low points, barely won a football match. They, inside a calendar year, they have not fallen behind 1-0 at home as regularly as that. For me, this is a system issue. I stand on it that if Ange Postecoglou had the best, second best, maybe even the third best squad in any league that he manages in, and the right type of profile, so a lot of speed because of the high line, etc., power and speed for the press, I think his system would work. He is just not suited for what Tottenham have built as a squad. It's a square peg and a round hole, if you may. And that stat for me, just put it up there again, that is damning. That is genuinely damning. It really, really is. It really, really is. I suppose the only thing I would say, I was thinking while I said that, maybe a relegation team wouldn't have a calendar year of results that bad because they wouldn't be in the Premier League for a calendar year. But you still get my point. There are teams that are down near that relegation zone every single year. Terrible teams. And they're still not having that. It's a Premier League record. It's still bad. I want to correct myself in real time, but it's still horrendous, and I understand the frustration. Up next, this is Deji. Deji was late to start any stream. I don't know what he was doing, having a turkey sandwich, seeing family. It is the Christmas time. So take a look at this.
Let me see. Who scored?
He's obviously setting up. And again, there's a goal. I used to do watch-alongs. You see 1-0 in the time. Normally before it's happened as well.
Nah, what a pussy. Look at this pussy Clark team. Already! Stupid team!
Stupid team. Right. Sarah, tell my dog off. You stupid dog. Why have you walked in with your muddy feet? You stupid dog. Why are you chewing up the kid's picture?
Just got here.
I just got here.
This Postecoglou is a waste man. I knew it.
You said you were going to win the treble this year. I knew he was a fraud, but I predicted the treble.
People telling me, Ardej, you know what, we might get it today. Nah, get this pussy cut out.
By the way, I still think he looks like Nigel Benn Sr. Genuinely, and talks like him as well. I love it. Deji there, fuming. Absolutely fuming as well. Let's take a look here at a bit of We Are Tottenham TV. This is towards the end of the game and the equaliser.
Those players back in their own half here. In a decent shape, it looks like.
Defensive display. Look at this. Trying to win it ugly.
We're 2-1 up. They're defending. We're trying to win it ugly. We're trying to win. Don't tempt those football gods.
Everyone's going to say, oh, Ange masterclass. Shot towards.
Oh, my Lord.
What the
hell?
hell?
My Lord.
I don't know how they've done it.
I'm in the mud.
Oh, my God.
I am in the mud, bro.
How did they score from that?
I'm in the mud, bro.
Man. Let's just go back. And it's just the timing. Honestly, like Tyler Sheridan has maybe written, produced, directed some of the greatest sort of box sets, TV shows in modern day history with Yellowstone, Lioness, Landman's Amazing, Tulsa King. He wouldn't script this.
Defensive display. Look at this. Trying to win it ugly.
Everyone's going to say, oh, Ange masterclass. Shot towards.
Oh, my Lord.
What the
oh,
hell?
My Lord.
I don't know how they've done it.
I'm in the mud.
Oh, my God.
I am in the mud, bro.
How did they score from that angle?
I'm in the mud, bro.
Why?
Oh, my days.
How the hell did they score from that angle?
How do we not win this game?
Spursy. Now, listen, on a real, my team's in the mud. So I know the feeling, I know the pain. But I don't know what it's like to be in it as long as these gentlemen have. But that moment there was what I like to call a rare thing of beauty. Now, what isn't a rare thing of beauty is I saw this tweet. So a few people DM'd it to me a day or so ago, and I didn't open the DM, so I apologize. Just busy with family and friends. Saka's obviously had his surgery on his hamstring. And I understand there's banter. I understand. Listen, we do videos and content based on media reports. So journalists, verified journalists who work for verified news outlets. Someone may say a deal has been agreed between these two parties and we'll do a video about it and we'll talk about it, whether we believe it, whether you believe it. Would it be a good deal, a bad deal? There's that. Some people don't like it, some people do, each to their own. But I saw this regarding Bukayo Saka and I couldn't help but think, what level of degenerate, disgusting son of a bitch do you have to be to do this? And this account here, LFC Transfers, says, have been informed by a top Arsenal insider. Yeah, because a top Arsenal insider is going to inform a Liverpool fan over all the Arsenal accounts that a major complication has occurred with Bukayo Saka's surgery. A relatively basic surgery issues are said to have been with the surgeries closure causing an onset of infection. This is a serious concern for his career. Now, first and foremost, everybody watching, whether you love or hate Arsenal, love or hate Bukayo Saka as a football player, doesn't want to see this. In my personal opinion, this is a bold-faced lie. But to put that on the internet and to claim that you have news that a career-threatening, potentially even life-threatening, because infections into wounds after surgeries can be extremely dangerous, has happened to Bukayo Saka, I just think the lowest of the lowest of the low. Genuinely. I know a lot of people, we saw it when Arsenal beat Ipswich the other day, the live chat, the comments were crazy. I then did a video the next day reacting to it, saying, I couldn't believe the meltdown and the comments that came afterwards. This is beyond the joke. This isn't banter in any way, shape, or form, and I think it needs to be called out. Some people watching may follow that account. They may have liked that tweet. They might have shared it thinking it was real. That's the type of thing for me. I think you can have banter. I think it's okay if a media outlet releases a story for you to do content about it or to retweet it or to give an opinion on it because it's there. But to sit there at home, create a story completely out of the air that doesn't exist, that's very emotive, connected to a person in a very different way to a transfer story or renewal of contract, even talking about a manager being sacked. It's still just their job. Talking about someone's body, their health, I just find it to be a disgrace. And I know that this person doesn't represent Liverpool fans by and large. Liverpool, I know for a fact in the comment sections for this video, Liverpool fans are going to be shutting this down, talking about how poor it is. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. But I just saw it and thought to myself, what an utter disgraceful thing to see. But look, give me your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on it. Maybe I'm overreacting a little bit. Let me know in the comments section below. Now, speaking of Liverpool, here is Craig from the Anfield Agenda talking about Mohamed Salah. Take a listen.
And I don't want to turn this into an angry end of a match reaction because we had such a great performance and such a great win, but that's heartbreaking to read. That Salah saying, no, we're very far away from that. It's disgusting. Fan base needs to do something about this. The owners need to be called out. I implore every single one of you. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you think I'm an arsehole. You know that this situation is pathetic. You know it. We love an icon. We love to get behind him. We love to talk about these lads and the pantheon of greats. Well, we're watching one play week in and week out in front of our eyes. He needs to be signed up.
I understand exactly where Craig is coming from. Look, I'm somebody that has praised a lot of the structure and the way Liverpool is run, and I stand by that. But I still, one thing I agree on 100% is allowing Mo Salah to go, not giving him this new deal, I think is gross negligence. I understand the logic of paying somebody his age exorbitant amounts of money in case there's a bad injury, in case his body just suddenly starts to fail him quickly and you can't get rid of him. Maybe put that into the contract. I don't know. There must be a way of wording that in terms of if you suffer major injuries, if your body starts to break down and you start playing less games because of X, Y, and Z, the salary base can reduce. Do something. Because he's your greatest ever Premier League player. He's in your top 3 or 4 greatest players of all time. He's in the conversation to become the Premier League GOAT. And there's even a legacy element there. Now, I don't think he's going to drop off, personally. You keep him for another 2 or 3 years and he maintains this, which he looks like doing. You win another Prem or 2, another Champions League, I dread it, or 2. You're talking about Liverpool maybe having the Premier League GOAT. Maybe. And I think from a legacy standpoint, and of course Liverpool has a legacy that is decades old, that will live on for hundreds of years. But of course, again, maybe this is just how I see football versus everybody else. You've got a chance here to create another piece of legacy. Liverpool have not had a player. Gerrard was in the conversation, but they don't have a player that probably sits in the top 5, maybe even the top 10 Premier League players of all time up until this current crop. Because for me, you know, the United greats, the Arsenal greats, the City greats, the Chelsea greats that have won multiple titles, multiple domestic trophies, dominated the league, they occupy those positions. This is Liverpool's chance here. So I agree with Craig. I think their fan base has to stand up, has to make themselves be heard. I say get off Trent Alexander-Arnold's back and focus on your boards and why they're allowing this to happen. Because I do think you're a brilliantly run club by and large, but let's just not do the polarized comments here. Doesn't mean you can't make mistakes. And I certainly think the Mo Salah situation is a big mistake. As ever, please hit the like button for us. Please make sure you're subscribing. Leave your comments below. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again soon. By the way, top 6 show, 4:30 UK time today. We'll see you all there. Peace.